Hi guys, this is Sonora Walton and Eric Santana for the project of Poetic Forms, and we are going to be discussing haikus. For a little background information, haikus are an ancient form of poem writing that are renowned for its small size as well as the precise punctuation and syllables needed on its 3 lines. It is of ancient Japanese origin and it contains 17 syllables in 3 lines of 5, 7, and 5. Haiku poems are typically about nature and are usually about a specific season. Like I said, it is of ancient Japanese origin and history. The haiku first emerged in Japanese literature during the 17th century as a tourist reaction to elaborate poetic traditions, though it did not become known by the name haiku until the 19th century. The form gained distinction early in the Tokugawa period of 1603 to 1867 when the great master Basho, picture on the right, elevated the haiku to a highly refined and conscious art. He began writing what was considered this new style of poetry in the 1670s while he was in Edo, now Tokyo. Originally, the haiku form was restricted in subject matter to an objective description of nature suggestive of the seasons, evoking a definite, though unstated, emotional response in history. Today, a poem written in the haiku form or a modification of it in a language other than Japanese is also called haiku. The form's popularity beyond Japan expanded significantly after World War II, and today haikus are written in a wide range of languages. In English, the haiku composed by the imagists were especially influential during the early 20th century. Now they are used by poets everywhere, and the style of writing has grown and evolved and is known in all countries around the world. In comparison with the English verse, the meter that is used is a syllabic meter. Haikus have a verse count known as on or more in Japanese language. The traditional haiku consists of 17 on in 3 phases of 5, 7, and 5 on. A haiku traditionally contains a kigo, which are often in the form of a metonym. A kigo is a word or phrase that symbolizes or implies the season of the poem and which is drawn from a zachiki, and which is an extensive but prescriptive list of such words. Kigos are often in the form of metonyms, like I said, and can be difficult for those who lack Japanese culture references to spot. The sample poem that we are giving you today is by Basho Matsuo. In the cicada's cry, no sign can foretell how soon it must die. No one travels along this way but I, this autumn evening. An old silent pond, a frog jumps into the pond. Splash, silence again. From time to time the clouds give rest to the moon beholders. Autumn moonlight, a worm digs silently in the chestnuts. An old silent pond, a frog jumps into the pond. Splash, silence again. Lightning flash, what I thought were faces are plumes of pampas grass. In the twilight rain, these brilliant-hued hibiscus, a lovely sunset. First winter rain, even the monkey seems to want a raincoat. The shallows, a crane's thighs, splashed in cool waves. The summer grasses, all that remains of a brave soldier's dreams. So this poem, like I said, was by Basho Matsuo, who stuck to the 5-7-5 meter. He continued with the 17 ons, and he also contained many references to flowers and other things from nature. He was a very old-style type of haiku writer, and he wanted the traditional way. He was a writer back in the 1600s as well. The specific season that he talked about was autumn, and in the poem he gave specific details. Specifically, no one travels along this way but I, this autumn evening. And then he also says it again, to the moon beholders, autumn moonlight, a worm digs silently into the chestnut. So Basho Matsuo gives all the details of a haiku and how it's specifically stated. And yeah, thank you very much for listening to our presentation. I hope you like it.